talking into these little microphones all the time, and I don't know which ones they have because this one sucks. My summer has been really chaotic so far. 2 art markets back to back, went to Alaska with my friends, went to my art residency in Montana for 2 weeks. I was home for the last week. Today's Sunday. On Wednesday, we are driving to Iowa to go ride across the state of Iowa, and my bike just got stolen. So I've been riding my like little commuter bike I got off Craigslist during the pandemic. I don't have anything due necessarily, but I'm trying to like set myself up. I have that big Swan painting over there that I need to finish the edges, and then I'm going to drop it off at the photography studio tomorrow, so hopefully I can get prints of that ordered. I'm trying to keep up with social media, which is a whole like job on its own. Just feeling a little bit frazzled. All right, I'm gonna keep working and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm trying to make these into salmon, but it's a trout cookie cutter. So I'm cutting this little fin off, smoothing that out, and then I've been cutting into the mouth like this. It's kind of scary. Snout that I want to make. We'll see how they look when they're painted, I guess. Hi, it is Monday, July 17th. I have today and tomorrow to do work and get work done, and then Wednesday we are leaving for Iowa. I have to pack a bunch of orders. I have to take this painting to the photography studio. I have to get a new camping pad because my camping pad is busted, and I will take you along with me. I just put my painting in the car, and these are all my orders.
So I've got the colors there. You might need to take a peek at them now.
That looks great to me. I don't know.
So I thought it looked nice, but
yeah, no, it looks good.
And while you're here,
yeah,
it's just to drop box you now.
Okay. I got too scared to film in there, but they're really nice. Sometimes they do a combination of taking photos and scans to make the image, and then they color correct it and everything, and it's usually like $60, which is totally worth it because photographing acrylic paintings is really hard. Atelier AFA photo in Salt Lake City. I was really intimidated to go do that the first time, but people in there are so nice. It seems like lately everything is a mess. Like I just cannot keep things in order at all. I feel like I'm constantly cleaning up. Really? Nora's feeling a little bit stir crazy, but there's construction happening outside. They're literally jackhammering our sidewalk apart. It's not good for you to go out there, okay? I found my watch. I'm back on track. It was just like deep in the crevice between my bed and the wall. Watch out, I'm back. I also got these little sunglass keepers, and I used to have the like really dorky like thick one, and this one is just like so English teacher, camp counselor, I don't know, park ranger. It's just very cute to me. Oh, I'm so wild and crazy. You never know when my sunglasses are gonna fall off. I've been painting these. I painted a bunch of them last night while I was just chilling listening to music, and when I don't have a deadline for these, I really enjoy them, but when I have to make them for like production, I get really stressed out. But look at these little salmon. I am not done painting them yet, obviously, but I also have some tattoo commissions I've been neglecting. I'm bad at commissions. If you ever ask me to do a commission, it's gonna take forever. I like to do things on my own schedule. When someone gives me a prompt, this little rebellious child in my brain goes, I don't want to. Draw a fish, I don't want to anymore now that you asked. I just don't. No offense, obviously. Once these have eyes, like pupils, I start to feel like they're individuals and I care about them deeply, instantly. Like this guy, don't give a flying F about him. Him? I would die. I would die for this fish. Monument.
Yeah, I don't know what's in there,
I'm realizing I should probably explain what it is that we're doing in Iowa. This is an event called RAGBRAI, which stands for Register's Annual Great Bike Ride Across Iowa. The Register is the newspaper in Des Moines. So this is an annual ride across the state. This year it was 50th anniversary, so there was a lot of people. We rode over 500 miles in 7 days. This is us dunking our back tires in the Missouri River, and then at the end we dunk our front tires into the Mississippi. All right, where are we, Taylor?
we're outside of
Cut.
retake.
Wow.
Lakeview.
Lakeview. And we're going to Carroll, Iowa.
What's your status report on the ride so far?
Today's been really good. A lot better than yesterday.
How many miles we do yesterday?
We did 77 miles yesterday, and today we're doing only 62.
During the ride, there was record-breaking heat waves. I think during this day, the feels like was 116 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane. Luckily, there were a lot of opportunities to get wet on the ride, like this little slip and slide action. Yeah, I'll get a real cinematic shot.
Hey, you guys remember that one time when we rode our bikes across Iowa?
Yeah, that sucked.
Up right there when you go.
It was really fun at times, but honestly, this is one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life, and I am still very tired.
Yeah! Yay! Yay! You did it!
We just got back from Iowa yesterday. I just got this print order that I ordered like the day before we left. And I really like how these swans turned out. Painting itself is not actually finished, like the front of the painting is, but I still need to finish the sides. This summer was my first summer being fully self-employed. I said yes to a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to say yes to if I was working at like a normal job. You know, I'm self-employed, so I can take off as much time as I want, but I feel like I have to kind of like get serious a little bit here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my life back together, and I am going to sign and bag all of these prints. This is one of my least favorite things to do. It just feels really repetitive, so I am going to listen to a podcast, I think, while I do this. Look at my wrists from my bike tour. I only have a tan line from my sun shirt to the gap between my sleeve and my gloves. Really sexy. Just happened to me, which is that I pulled my SD card out of my computer thinking it was ejected, and it wasn't, and I've been filming all day and just filmed a sit-down video that just completely is gone. Anyway, hi. I finally finished this painting. The barbed wire edge is really satisfying to me. Painting is finished. Earlier I went through and put the backings on all of these prints. So I'm all restocked and ready to go. I'm gonna update my shop. My shop's actually already updated, but I'm gonna post about it tomorrow. I think it's easier than having them stacked the other way because I can flip through and pull things out from there. I went to the thrift store yesterday and picked up these. I want to put some of my charcoal figure drawing sketches in here to kind of just display them because I want to get rid of some of them, and then also to bring to art markets and stuff. I feel like people really like to pick up already framed things at farmers markets. I'm having kind of a chaotic day because my TikTok is going viral. The video about my swan painting is getting a lot of attention. So I was promoting my prints in the video and I have gotten, I think, 60 print orders, which is crazy, and I will not have enough time to fulfill those this week, and I need to order more prints. But I'm like, how many more prints do? I didn't do a pre-order, which is dumb. I should have done a pre-order. But the figure drawings that I framed, 2 of them sold, so I have to ship those, figure out how to ship a frame with glass that's like 2 feet tall. So I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I might go to the local like framing shop and ask them to help me do it because I really don't want the glass to break. I ended up going to this local place called Signed and Numbered, and they build frames, but then they also will help you ship things. So they built me a couple boxes. Framing stuff is so expensive, but it's like that for a reason. Not only does it take a lot of time, but you have to be so skilled and detailed to do it. Look at this cute cup. Look how cute this cup is. Last night though, I got to meet Brie Forcier, I think is how you say her last name, but Brie Forcier. It was so fun to talk to her. It's like really weird to meet someone who you've like seen all of their vlogs. So I'm like, I know what your house looks like I know what you've been up to, but we've never actually met. So it was fun to hang out with her. You guys should go check out her videos. But I brought watercolors to figure drawing last night for the first time and I loved it. It was so fun. Are they drawings if they're done with paint? I kind of drew with the watercolors. I don't know. I saw these figure drawings or figure paintings, I guess, done by Georgia O'Keeffe. I'll maybe try to find them and put them on screen, but they're so gorgeous and I was like, I want to try that. Let me show you what I did. So the Georgia O'Keeffe paintings that I saw were super wet on wet and like bleeding into each other. So this is the first one that I did and it's kind of spooky to me and I don't love painting men. No offense to the men. I don't know, but I think this looks cool. I really like the wet on wet and I haven't used watercolor in a really long time. Then I did this one, which I love. I really, really like this one. And then she did a long pose, so she did 2 20-minute sessions of the same pose. So I just started a new drawing. I think these two look really cool next to each other. But I just love this one. I love how the watercolor leads into itself. I really want to do more like drawings with watercolor. This one I really like. I like how she doesn't have a face and I really love this shadow. Yeah, it was really fun. I think I'll do that again next time I go next week. I feel like I'm just like jumping headfirst back into working again, so I'm really bummed about my video that got lost because it was going to be a good one about going viral on TikTok, but now that I have this other video, I'm like, maybe I can talk about that in the video as like a consolation. But I was so sad I lost so much footage. Gonna go pack orders now. Here's the original drawings that I framed yesterday. It was a lot of work to frame them, but I think it's worth it, and I think people are more incentivized to buy an original drawing like this if it already has a frame. Out of breath. This is 26 orders, but this is the most orders I've ever packed at once. I'm tired, my wrists hurt, and I'm feeling very grateful. I cried once during this process because I was just thinking about how nice everyone's been being, and I just really feel really grateful right now, but also tired. Look at that. That's 26 orders, some with like 3 or 4 prints in them. How cute is this duck shirt? Also I got a new tattoo yesterday. It's a jackalope. It's very cute. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you for spending time with me. Leave a comment if you made it this far into the video. You might as well subscribe too if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.